Welcome back to the In the Lab podcast. I'm here with Ethan Kern, per usual. I'm Alan Musterman. Today we're going to be diving into a lot. We've got some trivia about baseball. Ethan's going to be bringing up baseball. I'm going to be talking about March Madness. We're also going to be talking about the Avengers Doomsday lineup that just got announced. And we're going to finish it all off with some trivia or draft of Texas athletes. So, yeah, I'm ready to start us off. I got a little trivia game for you. The topic is the top 10 fantasy baseball picks according to ESPN.
Ooh.
So these are basically like the top picks that are going to be chosen for your fantasy team. Going to get you the most points, obviously. Me and Ethan are actually in a fantasy league.
Yeah.
He added me to it.
Just did the draft, so this should
just do the draft. Mine got auto-drafted.
Yeah.
And I guess I feel pretty good about it because I've got a couple names that are
and you're
up here.
Doing really well.
Yeah, so I won my first week matchup.
There you go.
Anyways, you can go ahead and start guessing.
Number one's got to be Shohei
Yeah,
Ohtani.
obviously.
I think 2 and 3 were Juan Soto and Aaron Judge.
They are both up here, but they are not 2 and 3. Aaron Judge is 3. Juan Soto is 8.
Is 8? Oh, interesting. Yeah. Okay. How about Bobby Witt Jr.?
Yes, he's number 2.
Okay, he's number 2. Okay, that's interesting. Any other pitchers? Is Paul Skeens there?
No.
Zach Wheeler? Is there any other pitchers?
I don't know positions. I don't think so. I don't think there's any other pitchers.
Jose Ramirez.
Yes, he's number 4.
Because he was my first pick at 6, I want to say. Okay. Francisco Lindor, is he up there?
Mm-mm.
Okay. But not. Catcher. Adley Rutschman, is he up there?
No, he's not up there.
Okay.
He's on my team, though.
Yeah, good pick.
That.
There you go. So what do I have so far?
You've got Shohei, Bobby Witt Jr., Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, and I think that's all that you've said so far.
Man, struggling.
Which are the top 4 and then 8.
Uh-huh.
Do you want me to give you hints on teams?
Yes, I would like that.
Number 5 plays for the Cincinnati Reds.
Oh, Ellie De La Cruz is that high?
Yeah, he's number 5.
Wow. Okay, I can
also
see that.
on my team.
There you go.
After that, number 6 plays for the Cubs.
For the Cubs. Is it a Japanese name?
Mm-mm. White guy.
Yeah. Oh, Kyle Tucker?
Yeah,
he shouldn't be that.
Again, on my team.
Man, you're killing it.
After that, plays for the Diamondbacks.
For the Diamondbacks. Zach Gall? No, it's Corbin Burns. Not Corbin Burns. Corbin Carroll. Yep.
I didn't want to say his name because I thought I'd get it wrong. But
no,
Corbin Carroll.
Yeah.
And 8's Juan Soto. Number 9 plays for the Orioles.
Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah. And then 10 plays for the Dodgers.
Mookie Betts.
Yeah.
I should have known that one. Okay. I'm not too disappointed in myself. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I think it's interesting. The only repeat is the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Their and Mookie Betts.
Team is just stacked.
Everybody.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for the trivia. Did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
But we're moving on to some March Madness talk. We just wrapped up the Elite 8. The Final 4 is now set.
Yep.
We've got all number 1 seeds.
What a boring March Madness.
Yeah, I know. Nothing crazy happening.
Yeah, man. Like the greatest Cinderella was a 10 seed that made it to the Sweet 16.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's sad.
Yeah,
that
seriously.
is kind of sad.
I mean, even with the 4 1 seeds, in the Elite 8, it was all 2 seeds and then 1 3 seed.
Yeah.
Like the only non-2 seed was St. John's.
I mean, I think it's just a testament to like how good these like top teams really are, and that like I think it does play into NIL, and that like the big schools can just pay
the rich
whoever
get
they
richer.
want to get on their team. But yeah, it's the first time that there's been all 1 seed since 2008.
Oh wow, I don't know if it ever happened actually.
Yeah, that's the only other time that has happened. So this is the only 2 times in history where all number 1 seeds have made it to the Final 4, and it was also in San Antonio, which this year's is taking place. That's kind of crazy. Back then it was Kansas, UNC, Memphis, and UCLA.
Okay.
And Memphis versus UCLA, it was Derrick Rose versus Westbrook and Kevin Love.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
yeah. Hopefully we got some of that then.
Yeah, some big time matchups.
Yeah, future greats for sure. And I mean, if it is all 1 seeds, these should be really good games.
No, absolutely, for sure. I mean, a lot of them have looked dominant, obviously, to pave their way here.
Yeah.
Last round, we had 2 blowouts with Duke blowing out Alabama by like 20. Yeah, I know that hurts you, but that happened, and then Houston blew out Tennessee, which, yay Houston, but Tennessee started out 0 for 14 from 3.
Oh my gosh.
So they were just big time struggling, and I think Houston has the number 1 defense and Tennessee had the number 3 defense. Okay. So it was a battle of defense, but Houston's scoring was just too much.
Yeah.
And then we had some closer games. The Florida Texas Tech game was really good.
Yeah, it was good because Texas Tech I thought was going to win most of the game.
They were up big. Yeah. They were up 10 with 5.5 minutes left.
Yeah, wow. So almost what happened exactly to them, they did to somebody else.
It literally took just heroics from Walter Clayton Jr. Yeah. He put up 30, and he was hitting some wild shots. Like there was one where he's on a fast break and dribbles out to the corner, pulls a 3, and then there's another one. I think he's in the paint at some point. He just dribbles out and shoots a fadeaway 3. Yeah. And like in a close game in March Madness, to have that confidence to like be able to perform like that's
crazy.
Is insane. Yeah. So that was a really good game. And then the last matchup of the Elite 8 was Auburn versus Michigan State.
Yeah.
Auburn. It feels like I didn't think that they had like their best game, but Michigan State just couldn't put anything together offensively. Yeah. Like they were just struggling to they had chances to go on runs and they just couldn't do it. But yeah.
So the big question: who you got winning it now? Since Marquette's out of it.
Since Marquette's been out since the first round, who do I have now? Biasly, I'm gonna take Houston every time, but I really think that Duke is just like that team.
I'm on the same boat.
Like they're it's all number 1 seeds, but I think Duke is the team to beat.
Yeah, man, I agree.
And Duke's gonna be playing Houston, so
that should be good. Then
that'll be really good. And then Auburn is playing Florida, so I think also will be a good game.
Yeah, definitely. Because it really hasn't been. I mean, there's been some really good games, obviously, but I feel like looking back at past March Madnesses, it's been like not as good, not as entertaining.
I think a little underwhelming.
Yeah, for sure.
March Madness inevitably, like with just how many games and how competitive it is, there's going to be moments. But yeah, I'd say it's probably not one of the most exciting ones, especially since it's just been dominated by the top teams. Yeah, and it's kind of a scary thing, and like maybe this is what it's going to be like in the future because of NIL deals and stuff like that. Yeah, that's just going to be the best teams getting better.
There's a team that just made the tournament. They got knocked out first round, but they just made the tournament, and they're not going to be D1 anymore because they just can't afford it.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah. I don't remember what team it was, but I saw like their players posting about it. Yeah. It's like
I think they're moving down to D3.
Dang, D3 is great. Like going
not
from
even
D1,
D2.
Skipping D2, going down to D3. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Anyways, who do you have for winning?
I think Duke too.
Duke?
Yeah, I think the rest of the teams are obviously good. They're all 1 seeds. They all made it this far in the tournament, but I think Duke is probably just unbeatable at this point.
Duke just has too many guys.
Yeah, man.
Like
the best.
They have the guy.
Yeah, they have the best player in
Cooper Flag.
Yeah,
and they've got so many other guys.
Yeah.
So, anyways, to break up the sports talk, wanted to bring up the Avengers Doomsday movie that's going to be coming out. I'm not sure when it comes out exactly, but they announced the cast or who they want to announce, because I'm sure they're going to have like surprise characters in it. Like it's Marvel, they're going to have people that like you're not expecting. But just to list off a few names: Chris Hemsworth, Anthony Mackie as the new Captain America, Paul Rudd, Florence Pugh.
Oh, okay.
I still don't remember how to say this guy's name, but the dude that played Shang-Chi. I don't want to say his name wrong, but Tom Hiddleston.
He's gonna be interesting.
Patrick Stewart and a couple other like X-Men.
Yeah,
names.
There you go. Okay.
I think Mystique, Cyclops, Magneto.
Yeah, Ian McKellen or Michael Fassbender. The older one or the younger one? Okay.
Yeah, it's like all the older generation.
Oh, cool. That'll be cool.
X-Men.
Is he was Frasier. I can't remember. Beast. Is Beast in it? Yeah. Okay.
Beast is gonna be in it. And Nightcrawler, I think, is like the last one that I remember.
Man, that's gonna be really good.
Yeah,
because X-Men has so much potential.
No, absolutely. They've got so many amazing characters, and I'm glad that they're using this opportunity to like introduce them.
Absolutely, and
Fantastic
Four, right?
Yeah, Fantastic Four's in it. I think the whole like main four are all in it.
Okay.
I wrote Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a really cool opportunity to like introduce the X-Men to the Marvel universe, and I think it's interesting that it's through Doomsday. Like I feel like it's not something that is expected, because Secret Wars is going to be a big name where it's like that's really the one where like all Marvel characters like fight and have this whole
Secret War.
Secret War. Yeah. But yeah, Doomsday is gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
absolutely.
names. Some non-mentioned name, Tom Holland,
Okay.
hasn't been announced, but
He hasn't. Okay.
yeah, he might be in it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting.
I don't know if Disney has worked it out with Sony yet.
Yeah, because they're
So-
always just last minute with those
Mhm.
kind of decisions
Yeah.
with Spider-Man.
Mhm.
But I'm sure he'll get in it in some capacity, or there'll be
would.
some Spider-Man.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, that's pretty much it with that.
Interesting.
So,
I'm excited. It should be good. Like Marvel, for me at least, and I feel like for most other people since Endgame, it's really just fallen off. There's been some good movies. Shang-Chi was good. Black Panther 2 was good. But I mean, there's been a lot of duds.
Yeah.
And with how
For sure.
high Avengers Endgame, Avengers Infinity was, we need to climb back up and get back into top tier Marvel movies. So hopefully this opens the door for that.
I think that's what they're building up to.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there hasn't been an Avengers movie since
Mhm.
then. So,
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be
It'll be
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
yeah. So, do you want to have some baseball talk?
Yes.
I know that obviously we're at least a week in for fantasy
Mhm.
because I won my first week.
There you go.
But what's been going on in baseball?
Yeah, baseball opening day just happened for all teams. My Rangers went 3-1. Lost opening day, but then
Wow.
won 3 straight against the Red Sox. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
But the big thing that happened was the Yankees, and they're kind of not scandal, but an interesting thing. So you know how bats are made. They have the handle obviously, and then it swells all the way until the end of the barrel.
Yeah.
And their science team, they did a study that showed like 3 or 4 of their players hit the ball most of the time where the barrel wasn't as thick, so in like the middle of the bat. So they talked to the MLB. They figured out they moved the thick part of the barrel to the middle of the bat to allow them to
Oh.
hit the ball more solid when they would get jammed or when they would hit it not as hard.
Yeah.
And so it's like completely changed their offense. When they introduced this, the first game the Yankees scored 9 home runs
Oh my
in one
gosh.
game, which was like
That's crazy.
was a record. Aaron Judge had 3 home runs, he killed it.
Yeah.
And then the next game they scored I think 13 runs again. So they were just absolutely going crazy, and like if this is a thing that MLB allows, then a lot of teams are going to be implementing it into their
Yeah. That's wild.
yeah.
I mean, that's probably just more exciting. For,
Yeah.
like,
Oh, absolutely.
Games,
Offense
more
is always
scoring.
fun. Yeah.
Because I think that's a trend with like baseball that people say it's boring or hard to watch because low scoring games. People
Yeah.
want to see points get put up.
So people added the pitch clock and to make
Yeah.
it faster, and
So that'd be
Yeah.
really cool. if
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
starts getting implemented. Get a lot more high scoring games.
yeah. I mean, offense is always fun no matter what sport it is. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely. How are my Astros doing?
I think not. I think they're 2-1.
Okay. I
So
think they
not
won
bad.
opening day.
Yeah,
So
they
I didn't
did.
see anything after that. but-
Yeah. I want to say
Right
2-1. Jose Altuve made a play in left field. He almost killed the center fielder, but he made
Oh
a play.
dang. Heck
Yeah.
Got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll end the season 2-160. So
Yeah. All right. We'll see about that. Yeah, dang, that's crazy. I forget how many games there are in
Yeah, there's
baseball.
so
That's
many.
insane.
it's awesome because I love watching it, but it's crazy
Mhm.
that they play every day for like
Yeah,
whole
for
season.
multiple days
yeah.
in a row. Because in the NBA, like you'll have a back-to-back, but it's never a back-to-back-to-back. Like,
Yeah,
there's always gonna be a
exactly.
game
Yeah.
in between.
And it's different teams too. Yeah.
Yeah,
It'd be interesting playing the same team 3 or 4 times in a row.
for sure. Yeah. All right. Well, I think we can get to the bulk of the episode, which is going to be our draft.
Yes.
We are doing a draft of Texas athletes. We're going to stick to like major
Major
sports.
4, yeah.
So
There's no Patrick Mahomes, no Simone Biles.
And it's not
from
like
Texas.
out of Texas, like played for a Texas team.
Yeah.
So like with the NBA, it'd be Rockets, Mavs, Spurs. NFL would be Cowboys and Texans. So yeah. Anyways, that's what we're drafting out of.
Yeah.
Do you want to do our
Yes.
regular coin toss?
Honorary coin flip. Yes.
Yeah.
We're doing just current. Yes.
Yes.
Are we doing-
Oh
okay.
no. I thought we were gonna do
We're doing all time.
All time.
Oh, okay.
my fault. I
No,
didn't
we're
specify
good.
That is
I can spitball.
That is definitely
Okay.
a big swing.
That is. My team is going to be a lot better now. Okay.
Okay.
No, we can work with that. All right, cool. I can do it. All right. Oh, wait. Who's who? What
I'm
are you?
doing tails.
All right, it's heads. So that's
Okay,
3 in a
well,
row
there you go.
now.
You won 3. I won the first two, and you've gotten 3 straight.
man. Okay.
Taking the
First
first pick.
pick.
And we're gonna
in
be
the
doing 5
history
picks
of
per
Texas
usual.
sports. Which way do I? Because I mean, there's some just Hall of Fame great Cowboys. There's some Hall of Fame great.
I hate to put you on the spot and not. Let
No,
you know that
we're good.
doing
We're
all
good.
time.
I think I got my first pick. baseball player. He was a Ranger. He was an Astro. Hall of Fame great. Most strikeouts of all time. I think he's probably a really good pick, and that's Nolan Ryan.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to take him my number one. Can't go wrong with him. Yeah,
no, absolutely not. All right. I don't really know where to go in first. I think that I'm going to start out with where I know the most, NBA.
Okay.
And I'm going to dive into one of the greatest of all
I
time.
think I know exactly
I think
who
he's
you're taking.
borderline top 10.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think he's firmly in the top 10. Didn't play for my Rockets. Didn't play in Dallas. But I'm going to go Tim Duncan.
Great pick, yeah.
5 championships. 1 MVP.
The big fundamental, man. You can't
Yeah,
go wrong with
he's
that.
just, I mean, Ray Allen's the only reason he isn't 6-0 in the finals,
Seriously.
just like Jordan. So I just think he was dominant, and he's not the most like cool name,
Yeah, he's
not
not
the
the-
most exciting player,
Yeah.
have the most boom to him, but
Absolutely.
he got it done.
Yeah.
And he's one of the greatest. So I'm going Tim Duncan first.
That's a great pick. Great pick. I think I got to combat that pick with my favorite Dallas Maverick of all time. He's also a power forward. He won a ring. He's probably not as good, but definitely a top 10 scorer of all time. Definitely a great, and that's Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah. It's a great pick.
Thank you.
That's a great pick. Dirk is that guy. And I know he's a little mad at the Mavericks right now because
Yeah,
of the
he
whole
should
Luka
be.
thing.
He should be.
Yeah. But, Dirk was that guy. Right now, I'm going to dive into a little out of my bag. Had to do some research because obviously I'm not big on the history of sports I'm not familiar with, but I'm going to go football.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab Troy Aikman
Yeah, good pick.
for the Cowboys.
Good pick.
Won 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
So,
To combat your Troy Aikman pick, I think I got to go football too. One of the greatest running backs of all time, probably a top 3 running back, if not top 1, to be perfectly honest with you. Has the most rushing yards in the history of the NFL. That man is Emmitt Smith.
yeah. No, you're matching me pretty
Yeah,
well
I'm trying.
with all these picks.
I'm trying.
That's really good. All right. Just to get some diversity, literally know nothing about this guy.
Okay.
Probably not even going to say his name right.
Yeah.
But played for the Dallas Stars. And when I looked up, said he was the best Dallas Star. So. Mike Madonna
Yeah.
is
He
who I'm going to
won
be
a-
selecting.
He won a
Sorry
Stanley Cup.
if that sounds disrespectful to all my Dallas Stars fans, but that's what I'm going to be selecting.
Good
so
pick.
shout out.
All right, on to my 4th pick. I'm going to take some inspiration from a mentor of mine, I dare say.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go back to basketball. I'm going to go back to the big men. And I think the greatest Rocket of all time. He won 2 championships in between when Michael Jordan was retired. And that's Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. Yeah.
He's that guy. Man,
That guy.
I love me some Hakeem.
Yeah, and I'm surprised you didn't take him, truthfully.
Yeah. I definitely wanted to.
Mhm.
I just think that I had to spread the love.
Yeah.
I didn't want to just do all basketball because that's,
Yeah, absolutely.
that's what it's going to seem like for me because that's
Yeah.
all I know. But
Mhm.
I was really hoping I could still get Hakeem.
Yeah.
And I think that for my next one, I am still going to get a Rocket. Still going to
Okay.
give some love to my favorite team. And I'm going to
Okay.
take James Harden.
Good pick. Yeah.
Didn't win a championship,
Mhm.
but he won an MVP. Put up some amazing stats.
Oh,
Had one of the
absolutely.
greatest tenures as a player for a team.
Mhm.
And although Hakeem is probably the greatest Rocket of all time, Harden definitely made a case for it. And
Absolutely.
he's top 5 at his position, shooting guards. He's an insane player. He's still good to this day. He's not MVP level like he used to be, but
Still a very
still an
solid.
amazing player. And he's he kind of played point guard when he was in Houston, but he was known for being a shooting guard, and now he's a full-time point guard
Yeah.
for the Clippers. So, yeah, that's where I'm going.
All right, for my 5th and final pick, I gotta take a guy from Houston. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you know who I'm gonna take, but he's just one of the greatest seasons of all time. Like, he played tight end in this season, but he was obviously a defensive lineman. He was defensive player of the year. Probably should have won MVP. He got taken from him by Aaron Rodgers, but probably should have won MVP. Great season, great just Hall of Fame career. He hasn't made the Hall of Fame yet, but he will, and that's J.J. Watt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm mad you got that.
Yeah.
Because, man, JJ was. I
I
should have
loved
just
him
taken
too.
him. I don't know
Yeah.
why I didn't,
Yeah.
but yeah, JJ was that guy. We got a lot of Texans fans, friends that are Texans fans.
Yeah.
They're gonna be mad that I didn't get it.
Good.
Anyways, for my last one, I always love to save a biased pick
Okay.
for
Yeah.
my final pick.
For sure.
Like, I always save my 5th pick to be a little fun choice. I'm going to be diving back into baseball, surprisingly.
Okay. There we go.
And I'm going to be taking number 5 from the Houston Astros, Jeff Bagwell.
Jeff Bagwell, shout out.
Hall of Famer and my uncle.
And your uncle. That's probably the best value pick of the draft. You know,
for sure.
Obviously Hall of Famer, obviously GOAT, and he's your uncle. I mean, it can't
Had
get
to
much better
choose
than that.
him.
Yeah.
That's my guy. So,
Shout out Jeff Bagwell.
Shout out Jeff. But yeah. All right. Let us know.
Let
We all
us
think
know.
won the draft. Probably Ethan. But
I need a couple.
still love to hear your feedback.
Couple honorable mentions in there. I
Yeah.
think.
No, definitely throw out some honorable mentions.
Yeah, some Cowboys for sure. Got Roger Staubach. Great. Every Cowboy in the Ring of Honor probably I like. Yeah, Michael Irvin, really good. I love me some Des Bryant. I can't say A-Rod on the podcast. Come on. He was a good Ranger, but too many roids, and left us for the Yankees. What are we doing? Josh Hamilton. I'll shout out Josh Hamilton. He did have a drug problem. If he didn't, and he could stay healthy and stay out of rehab, he probably would be one of the greatest baseball players of all time. Shout out Josh Hamilton. Shout out Adrian Beltre, Pudge Rodriguez. I know I'm missing some people, but shout out those guys for sure.
For sure. The only other names that I had on mine was Jose Altuve
Yeah.
and
Oh, no, he didn't make
and
it.
Luka Doncic.
That's crazy.
I had to put Luka on there.
I thought about him. I was like, it just
Yeah,
hurt me too
for
bad.
sure. Yeah, I mean, you know, he's
Jason Kidd's
off camera.
good,
We
yeah.
received Jason Kidd as a mention. You know, Jason Kidd, he played. He won a championship with Dallas, obviously, and now he's their coach. Sure. Shout out Jason Kidd.
Shout out Jason Kidd, yeah. Shout
Why
out
not?
Jason
Can't
Kidd.
hate on him. Anyways, that's the episode. So
Yeah.
if you want to close this out.
Oh, I'm sorry, Max Bartman. Please take this apology.
It was Max.
It was Max Bartman.
Oh, my
It's a
gosh.
customized Max
That's
Bartman
funny.
jersey.
No way.
And so this is a callback to our top 10 most valuable sports franchises. This is FC Bayern München. That's the German pronunciation. Max is from Germany, and he was very offended
Yeah.
at the butchering of his team. So yeah, we got to shout out him. Apologize to all the Germany fans out there.
Yeah.
And yeah,
For sure. Right on. Glad we got that right.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, we could have gotten canceled there. Would have been bad. All right, yeah. So that's the podcast. That's the episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. Go to our Instagram, like our posts, vote on who won the draft, and yeah, we'll see you next time.